Today we are going to be making jollof rice in 30 minutes. Yes, with some delicious Gizdodo. Please stay with me and let's do this. So this Christmas, I don't want wahala for you. So better have some leftover stew, tomato stew, okay? So this is me putting my leftover tomato stew into my saucepan. And then I had some one piece of chicken being there, but I left it inside, okay? And I'm going to be adding a bit of tomato paste because I felt the stew wasn't enough. Okay, so once that is added, I'll stir it in and allow it to fry for about 7 minutes just to get rid of the tomato pasty taste or smell. Okay, I'm going in with some shrimp seasoning and a bit of cayenne pepper and salt, and then I'll give it a good stir and then cover and allow to simmer. So adding the seasoning and the salt and cayenne pepper is only because this is going to be used for jollof. And I don't want the jollof to be done and it to taste some way, okay? Like it will not be seasoned enough, that's why. And then I went in with some chopped onions just for a bit of flavor. And I'll cover and allow to simmer like I said. Once the oil begins to settle on top, you know you are in business, okay? But I'll go in to stir occasionally for about 3 times before I'll go ahead to add in my rice. If this is your first time seeing my channel, you're so welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave the notification bell on so you are notified every single time I post a new video. In case you do not know, this is another episode of the Christmas plate list where I am spoiling you silly with recipes for the Christmas season and beyond. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always supporting my channel. So my rice has gone in there. I'm giving it a good stir to mix everything up. And then I'll go ahead and cover and allow the rice to toast for maybe about 5 minutes. And then go ahead to stir before adding in some water. This is my own way of parboiling the rice, like my Nigerian neighbors, before adding in some water, okay? So like I always say in my jollof videos, know thy rice, okay? So the water I added here was enough for my rice. Do you? And then I'll go ahead and cover and allow this to simmer. In the meantime, we are going to go ahead and prepare our gizdodo. So with that, I'm going to be frying my plantains first. So as you can see, I've diced my plantains. So I don't know to say to cut it up in squares. And then I'm going to fry them till they are a little golden brown. So with the original Nigerian gizdodo, this is how the plantains or the ripe plantains are cut up, okay? But I'm sure you can do it your own way and then cut the plantains like whatever shapes that you want them to be in, okay? So once the plantains are done, I'm going to go ahead and also fry my gizzards. So in the last episode of the Christmas plate list, I shared how I seasoned and cooked my gizzards, okay? So I'll leave that link also in the description box. You can go ahead and check that out. And before I forget, my babies and toddlers shouldn't be left out of this. So if they are not able to chew on this, you can also make their own version of Gizdodo for them. I've shared those recipes in previous videos, okay? So I'm going to leave those links also in the description box. Do check it out and include them in these festivities, okay? So now let's put together our Gizdodo, okay? I'm going to go ahead and sweat some onions in a bit of oil just to bring out the flavor in them, okay? Next, I'll be adding a blend of tomatoes, onions, ginger, and garlic. I'm going to allow this to cook and reduce completely. If you can blend this without water, it's going to be amazing. It's going to just shorten the cooking time, okay? So I'm going to season with some shrimp powder and then leave this on fire and allow it to simmer down completely. Like I want all the water to evaporate from it, okay? In the meantime, I'll go ahead and check on my jollof. By now, the water has gone down a bit, okay? I'm going to give it a stir and then allow it to continue cooking. But this time, I'm going to cover with the kitchen napkin first and then add the lid and allow it to continue cooking or finish cooking, okay? At this point, I'm going in to check on my tomato sauce. It has simmered down a bit, but I'm just going to give it a quick stir and then leave it on fire to continue cooking. You don't want to taste the tomato sauce at all when this food is done, all right? You can tell that this has gone down beautifully. It has given me a beautiful sauce. Now my gizzards and plantains can go in, and I'm adding in some bell peppers for a bit of color. Not forgetting my chopped onions as well. And then at this point, I'm going to turn off the fire and allow the residual heat to continue cooking my gizdodo. And Charlie, that time we not jollof na seti. So you can just imagine. The only thing left is to enjoy the food. That is all, okay? And then me bouginess nearby. I said, me today I will plate. So I went ahead to bring out my accoutrements and just let's be quiet and observe what is going to happen. Like my husband will say, I said, uni, tinawe. Anyway, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comments down below, share, and as always, don't forget to keep blooming.